Yo, what is up, bros? I'm back with some KAMIKASIEG round 87. I know it's been a while since I uploaded. I told you guys I had some stuff going on. It is not over yet, but I'm able to get an upload today. So let's see what we got going on. Western Front held. I didn't even think about this till I was making that thumbnail to the last episode, but we got a massive outflank going here. A Scandinavian size outflank, and possibly even, hey, once again, the largest encirclement in the history of encirclements. If we can build enough troops right in here and go up through Spain, come down from Scandinavia, wow, biggest encirclement in the history of gaming. We got our carrier group coming through to start helping out clear the Mediterranean. Australia was completely cleared. We were heading into New Zealand. We got our Mexico landings going strong. We were coming down from Canada, and they are starting to spam generals, it looks like. Damn, look at the German bro. He's coming out swinging after the rescue. That's what I like to see. And of course, we have our carrier group to help soften up the west coast of the US. Looks like we were finally able to hold Leningrad. We might have had one round in last time where we were able to. I want to start exploiting this breakout. We gotta cover a lot of ground to get this coast jammed up with our infantry units so they can't get across here. We gotta stop any momentum from them coming across. Alright, Manstein, you've been so good lately. Manstein has been on fire lately. Oh, Manstein's so close. Because of how good you've been lately, I'm gonna let that slide that you didn't get that one shot. We need to take out some of these forts, I would guess. Alright, so got everybody packed in here so tight I can't move my rocket artillery up. I did not. That was another misfire. I meant to hit the city. I don't know what happened there. Damn, if we could get, I would take that dock and they're spamming of naval ships are there. Although I don't think they're producing as much because they don't have that much territory left. I mean, that's what you would normally think. However, if you recall the Alien Siege, those bros didn't have shit and they just kept building. The US, when I went in there and took pretty much everything they had to their name, they had nothing left. They were still just throwing out the best equipment money could buy. So I don't know how much that means to have them like down in territory. I don't know how big a deal that actually is. I've seen it make no difference. Hey, this is getting... We're pushing through here a lot easier than we were. It's like they're scraping the bottom of the barrel and coming up with crapper generals. Oh, damn. That hurt. I don't like that. Nor do I like them capturing us every single time I come back. Nice, Sevastopol Falls. And we got that cleared back up. Alright, that was a good outing. Okay, so this is what we were doing. We were clearing out the area. We were forcing them back off the coast because our cities just keep getting hammered. And I'm sick of trying to, you know, they hammer them every round, and then I'm just like, hey, I'm not paying attention anymore. And then before I know it, some bros come up and captured my city. We got the coast packed again. We got the super artillery production all the way around. And now, check this out. The fleet has finally arrived in a decent amount of numbers. It's not like 2 aircraft carriers being able to go off now. There's quite a few. And our crap infantry is going to start pushing them back. Since our carrier group has moved up, I think that I will restart production of the super artillery. Alright, so we filled in the front line here. And I went ahead and got some airborne units in behind the line here. Alright, let's start loosening up these cities here. Actually, where are we going to land? I mean, let's go ahead and... I guess, I don't think we'll be able to land on this northern island. Doesn't matter as long as we can get that airfield. Alright, back to the Mexico front where we got some work to do. This is kind of not really even a front yet. There's really no front line. I mean, try to pick out a front line. It's pretty sloppy still. Okay, this general's taking no damage. Let's take a look-see. Yeah, we're gonna... Damn, finally! We got like 4 carriers left. There we go. That's looking like a little bit better front. I like the looks of that a lot better. So, we need... Didn't I start trying to... Is this it? Yeah, that's it. I thought we ended off by putting up a city that could build super artillery, and we need one over here, and I think... we don't probably got enough money to fully make it, but we'll go... Yeah, I can't spend that money. I'll need that 400 for meat shield up here. And I can't forget to attack with our navy. Oh, well, I guess these bros can move on, right? They help break out the German bros. In fact, let's get all remaining enemy units near the German bro taken out. Anywhere else? Looks like we can grab this. Actually, I think we can grab 3. The Canadian defense is just completely collapsing here. Yep. I wish I had a tank over here. Check this out. We got another one. And not only did we get another one, but we also took a dock. Damn, it was a good round in Canada. I think with our navy, besides taking this dock right here, we should probably start targeting their aircraft carriers. Alright, so we got what? One good one down and a couple crapper ones down. We got ground units coming in to take these islands, and I think we have enough to... Actually, hold on. We need to definitely put some bros through here. Alright, that looks good. Round 88. Oh, they're not even trying to take Leningrad. What is this? What is that? That's interesting to have a spot on the front open. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing we can do with all the navy they have. We just have to accept losing that until we get troops out along the coast, I guess. Hopefully no landings down here. Nope. So we got this other navy coming down. I don't know if you remember them. They're just clearing out the Soviet navy along the coast. Oh, and we got this little group here we're taking in this island. Clearing all the Soviet navy along the coast of Africa. Yeah, everything did... I probably the Mexico front... Damn, I was gonna say it would go back to shit, but it actually held up. Oh, damn. They thinned this out. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to keep at least a 3 deep meat shield in through there. Yeah, it looks like they're starting to land troops here. We're gonna try to get through here in a hurry. Super artillery is just too damn slow. Damn, they're getting some one-shots though. Oh, before that guy had to ruin it. That was pathetic. So the north is as good as we're gonna get it. We need to, let's see here. See if Manstein... Bro, Manstein, no! You'd been so good! What is happening to the Manstein all of a sudden? I did not mean to move him there. Oh, he's a goner. Yeah, that guy ain't gonna make it. I didn't mean to move him like that. Shit. I didn't know the city had got cleared. Moved him to certain death. Okay, continue our push, bros. There... I did it again. I click with such ferocity that sometimes I don't even have time to assess the situation at hand. It is a blessing as well as a curse. I mean, it is allowing me to push into areas I probably wouldn't have pushed into otherwise. Without the failed clicking. Where do we need most of these? The south is pretty good. It's more like the north and the center. I think is where we need the backup. I also want to get this city open. No, you're not taking out another one. I was gonna say, that's the bro who took out one of our super artillery last round. That must be a good general. He is held up through some firepower. We brought the heat on that guy and he's taking it. Yeah, we're just... I mean, we're pretty much just moving at will at this point. I mean, nothing is really... I mean, I fear nothing at this point. Clear the coast, we're coming in. With the combination... I was thinking, you know, it'd probably take a decent amount of time to clear all this, but with the combination of the super artillery and the aircraft carriers, you know, we're gonna make some short work of this. It's not gonna take nearly as long as I had thought. So I did want to take out... If there's one unit that I want to take out, it is... Holy shit, he just dropped 2 of them. Wow, okay, so we can't attack him. I mean, we can, but if he gets a return fire, we're done. Yeah, that was not cool. I did not... That was not right. I don't know. Alright, we got the African coast lined again, and I'm going to move up all these aircraft carriers, and we're going to start thinning this out. Alright, built back up the front. We got all 7 of our super artillery down. The 2 in Africa, the 1 in Turkey, and the 4... It's 4, right? Yeah, the 4 on the western front. Alright, New Zealand, the first official landings. I guess I'll send a bro down there to capture that. Yeah, we won't even bother trying to land here. We'll just take this, get our air filled, and be good. Alright, so the front held, and I remembered what I said I was going to do when we were wrapping up last episode. And until this point I had forgot about it, and that was take out all these aircraft carriers up here with our Navy. We got counter aircraft carrier duty right now. We got 3 aircraft carriers down, and then I decided, you know what, we better take back what we lost. We hadn't had that for a couple rounds. But I also wanted to get pressing south again. Well, there's not much down here. Because if we just sit there and do nothing, they might spam out. Alright, that looks good. Remember, we're not pushing out north, we're just holding that line. But we are going to try to push south some. And see what happens. Any place we can take. Looks like we'll be able to grab that. And I guess what we'll do is just start sending all these crapper units out. Oh, shit! Look at this German production. Damn, they're not waiting around. They want vengeance. Anywhere else we might be able to grab? I mean, I'm okay with taking that one. We'll hold that line. There is the new front. We threw down a lot of troops in through here. In fact, so many that we were unable to put down any rocket artillery for this round. Got a couple more aircraft carriers sunk and opened up those two cities. Another successful round. Round 89. You know, we might be able to clear Finland. We might get Finland cleared. I don't know about you guys, but this is not looking as intimidating as it once was. Where are their generals? Remember how stacked this used to be with generals? They're just not there anymore. Look at this opening in the Mediterranean. I mean, I see very good rounds happening upcoming. Can we take that, you think? Because those, if we can open one city, we can clear out New Zealand probably completely. Mexico, that front is holding well. And they're just crushing this each and every round. Yeah, they took that. Yeah, we're going to step up the production of the rocket artillery in this area for sure. We might even need to make 2 cities over here. All right, boys. We need rocket artillery all the way on the front. We need this city right here. Nice. Airfilled that, and look at how far we can spread out. Damn, we're all the way down here with the new front. Nice, 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 guys. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the largest outflanking maneuver in the history of warfare. 100%, there's no doubt about it. Now, let's see if we can't get this completely cleared. We have an opportunity for the complete clear of this area. Nice. Damn, you know what? This guy made it. I was not expecting that. Bros, we did it. We did it. It's just cleanup duty now. Damn, I moved too close. All Finland's cities have been taken. Damn, I'm glad that bro wasn't on a city. Shit. The Scandinavian front's looking pretty solid now. I like the outcome we have gotten from that. Now if we can get, take out the Baltic states here. At least get a good start on them. And they're losing their docks. I mean, since we got so much money and we can pretty much replace these at will, I'm gonna be a little bit more dangerous with them. We're gonna go full on moving them right up into the front. Hopefully we can get this guy down this round, guys. It's been 3 rounds. 3 rounds and he's still up. Damn. Guy had on some magic armor. That was an amazing okay, so now we are gonna have to start moving our super artillery production further to the west. It's too far back. I have to get it closer to the front. Yep, I'm being dangerous. We gotta make these big moves because we need that perfect setup. We put down all our super artillery for this round, recaptured what was lost in Turkey, and now we're gonna press out from the coast even more. And look, we haven't lost as many cities through here as we were losing before I started doing this. I mean, shit, look at this. We're getting all kinds of room now. Right at the last, I was like, should I have fired on that guy? Yeah, he's nothing. So what else do we got? Lost these same 2 cities every single round. So we got the aircraft carrier fleet attacking and cleared out this whole area right in through here. I mean, barely any of them's up already, right? And we've already cleared out a decent amount, and we still got all these bros coming up. Okay, so let's see if we can do this here. We can certainly take this. I don't think that we'll probably be able to open that up, and that's going to stop us from being able to take all these other ones we had just opened up. I don't know, let's see. How much damage? Oh, shit, that was a decent amount of damage. Yeah, we might be able to pull this off. This might be doable. Yeah, let's see what we got so far. We just need those 2 cities. I think we might... This might be the clear. Alright, bros. Oh, there's a general, though. Yeah, we're gonna be 1 shy, aren't we? Maybe even 2. Now we got that one. Damn, that was close. We almost 1-shot New Zealand. Okay, so do we want to attack and finish off the aircraft carriers, or are we going to... No, let's send some south so we can keep pushing on the south, and then the rest of them. We'll try to get like an even split here. The rest of them will have pushing south. We got expanded. What did we take? One new city. We downed, what, 2 or 3 aircraft carriers. Took that dock back over again. Okay, hold on. Did they take out a lot of, Hold on a sec. What happened to all my spam I had in there? This whole area was full and it's gone. That's interesting. And no units around, so how'd you take out all my troops? Doesn't look like any rocket technologies either. I think I'm gonna have to claim bullshit on that one. Yeah, definitely bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on it. Got these bros replenished. I don't know what happened to all of them. That was weird. Alright, so we got to attack with our navy. I mean, right now it looks like we're going full on against their aircraft carriers. See how many we can take down. Actually, hold on a sec. We need to take this. We got our bro there ready to land. There we go. We got down a destroyer, a cruiser, 2 battleships, and 2 aircraft carriers with generals on them. Alright, bros, if you're enjoying this content, you know what to do. Slap the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will be back here for our next upload. Peace, Bruchminati out.